both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV. Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Salzburg against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start.
Mbappe! Well, following the clearance, it will be a corner. And the short option preferred. Looks promising, this. Mbappe. An authoritative challenge. So now a corner. Favouring the short one. It's opening up for them. And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind.
Well, it was an incredible campaign, wasn't it? It's hard enough to win the Champions League, but to go on and repeat that success is really, really difficult. But they are a massive club, big expectations, top...
Now the task is to remain focused. Mbappe! Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Mbappe! There it is, a delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box, and he's never going to miss that.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
One 0 then. Karim Adeyemi. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee? In with a chance! And a goal! The quick 1-2! And they've turned this game on its head!
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Well, a second goal for them here. Christensen. On the ball, Noah Okafor. And very deftly cut out. Real danger. Giving it a try. Very straightforward for Keylor Navas. Well, they've given him too much space. Oh, a vital interception. He takes aim. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
And space to attack. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Short corner taken. Rodrigo. Well, offside by rather a lot. Christensen. Onguene. And Christensen has it. Chidera Ejuke. Good-looking sequence. Kimpembe. The ball with Jesus Corona.
PSG possession stats are not too good, but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why? Because they're...
Might it be Mbappe? Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Got blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. Verba. Karim Adeyemi. Possession changing hands. They might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. Can he make it count? Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And the alarm bells are ringing. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Berned. Karim Adeyemi. This looks promising. Okafor. And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. Mbappe. He's in here. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, having scored 2, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence, never looked like missing.
Let's have another view of that goal. My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Adeyemi. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. And in with a real chance. It's opened up for him. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, Derek, the keeper's not going to want to see the replay of this. Completely caught out at his near post. Shocker.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. That is that for the first half here. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Oh, great vision. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. Well, it had to be a penalty, and a booking part of the story as well. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Christensen. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. I must say, this looks promising. Can he put it away? It's still alive. Good pressure high up the pitch. It looks promising. Excellent block. Well, Arsenal fans, no doubt about it, very excited given the transfer news. They've got their Manley.
Well, he ticks a lot of boxes for...
And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Well, following that tackle, he's got to go into the book.
Yeah, he's mistimed more than anything there. Just mistimed his tackle.
The free kick, and the keeper took it cleanly. Ejuke. Adeyemi. Antoine Berned. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Can he convert? Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. This is Neymar. And back with Neymar. Really getting stuck in. Well, we pride ourselves on being the home of football, and we have more live action from Liga Uber Eats coming up for you. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Monaco.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
And Neymar. He's in here. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Adeyemi. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Getting in there to take it away. Well, no stopping him. Oh, a tremendous block. Well, let's join Alan McInally now, because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Napoli game. Alan.
It's a goal for Villarreal. 68 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan. And he might be through here. And a penalty awarded, spot kick coming up. A clear penalty and a yellow card to boot. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is, and now he can exhale.
Well, as we see, this is probably the best angle. He picked his spot, he didn't change his mind, and the keeper's got no chance.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Antoine Bernard. Karim Adeyemi. Ejuke. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Terrific block there. Inside the last quarter of an hour. And he's broken free. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man. Chance maybe. And problem solved for now. Weber. Gideon Mensah. Bruno Fernandes. A sloppy pass. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And continues his run. That's how to rob them of possession. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Ejuke. And danger still. Well, they can keep possession now. Neymar. Bruno Fernandes has it. PSG looking dangerous. Karim Adeyemi. The ball back with PSG now. On a pretty ordinary challenge. It's Neymar! And it's come off the keeper! Well, that was simply miles off target, dear me.
Oh, close your eyes when you're watching this one. It's horrific.
We have entered the final minute of normal time. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Well, he's beaten his man comprehensively. And caught by the keeper. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start for Paris Saint-Germain. They have 3 points from their first game in the Champions League.
Yeah, really, really strong start. That's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. One game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.
And they've turned this game on its head. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.